Hey, how's it? This is the foundation coming at you with my post draft video. Before I get into that, just would like to say sorry for my commentary during the selection reaction videos. My bronchitis has come back with a vengeance, and a couple days before the draft, somebody was sick. I caught a little bit of it, but then I think that's what it triggered the bronchitis to even worsen. Uh, Man, that first day of the draft, I was watching them, but half the time I was like, I had something in my hand because something was coming up all the time. And that's why the next day of the draft, when we finally got the pick, I was a little nervous because I didn't want to gross people out to have something come up. So yeah. Anyway, our first pick was Tristan Hill. Uh, I like the pick. I think he's a solid player. I think he will help us immediately. He gets in the backfield a lot. He attacks. He attacks. He's a Marinelli type of guy. Uh, the only thing that hurts about is that we had three guys that was there. Well, I had three guys that I would have absolutely loved to take. Nazir Adderley, which was the best safety in the draft to me. Uh, Taylor Rapp, one of my pet cats, and Juan Thornhill, who was another solid player. Having said that, I don't think it matters anyway, because I think the Cowboys was all about Tristan Hill. Once the only player that would have given the Cowboys pause was Jonathan Abram. Once he was drafted in the first round, they were all about Tristan Hill. I think if Tristan Hill would have been drafted, then Juan Thornhill would have been the guy. And while I would have taken the safeties, I'm not gonna get mad at for us drafting a defensive lineman, which I know we need that at a strong point every time. Um, our next pick was Connor McGovern. Don't know too much about him. All I know is that he very looks like very fundamental, uh, very very coordinated. I think Space Cowboy was talking about him. On Marsh's uh, hangout, saying that he's so versatile that not only can play guard and center, he can in a pinch he can put him tackle. Now talking about that is offensive line was like a little bit was a sneaky need. I mean, because we don't know what's going to go on with Lyle Collins, and then what goes on with Connor Williams, which he looks like a beast now. Now you see the picture of him and standing next to uh, Zach Martin. Man, he looks he, he looks he looked like he really took this advantage of this offseason. Um, and then like the overall health of Travis Frederick, and then also we don't know what's going to go on with Looney. So you got someone there that's going to help. Uh, our next pick, which was Tony Pollard, which was a pleasant surprise. I liked it a lot. It was because because I thought that the Cowboys would select a guy that is more Zeke moldish, you know, like like run catch block, a little bit more bigger that can really like run between the tackles, get some tough yards and all that kind of stuff. But when they took this kid, I was like, wow. And so right there, this got me. I go, man. If Kellen Moore is anything that we hope that they say that he can do with the playbook, there's some things that you can do with this kid. You can put him with Zeke and Pollard, with Austin and Pollard in the backfield. You can do a lot of fun things with this kid and all that because he can run. He can run the ball. He can catch the ball, But the thing I absolutely love about this kid is that he's a kick return specialist and all that. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun watching that happen as well too. Um, Next we traded back, but this one was like probably my most obviously my most emotional pick. Well, you see it on the video. Uh, we took from the U Michael Jackson Sr. I absolutely love this pick because he's a Chris Richard prototype. He plays that style that Chris Richard teaches, and he's a ball hawk. He's tall, he's big, he's physical, and he's fast. Yes, I seen him play safety a little bit, but I'd rather keep him outside. Even when he wasn't having full time, he was taking away the ball. That's what I want. I want a guy that can really get his hands on some takeaways, so to help out our offense and all that. Right after that, we went back to the U and drafted Joe Jackson. The jokes now. No. uh, this guy is a try hard guy. He has a lot. He makes plays. He's not pretty in any way he does it, but he makes plays. He makes plays at crucial moments. The 2 years against FSU, he came up with some good plays. I would like to say against Virginia last year or the year before, he had a sack fumble that turned around the game. He had an interception, so he has some athleticism to him. So he has some things going on, but he's a guy that makes plays. You know that. Next we went Donovan Wilson. So that was the kind of one where everybody was like, "Oh, look, a safety! Wow, that would have been with Terry yesterday." But the thing I like about this guy is that he has a lot of heart, a lot of effort. You can't teach that. You know, he has some coverage ability. He has some pop to him. He plays with a nastiness. But when you have heart and effort, and Chris Richard can coach him, man, you know, you gotta root for the kid, you know, and all that. So like, I wish it was another. Would I like to have another safety? Yes, but this kid, I think he's on the team right now. He's on the team, and I'm gonna want to see this kid succeed as much as possible. Who knows? He might be the next big jersey sell. Next, we went to Mike Weber, another running back. He's more of a guy that can really relieve Zeke of some carries. He may not be the 80, 70 yarder, but he'll get his 8 yards, 17 yards, 4 yards. He'll get those little runs as well too, and all that. I mean, might not run through guys, but he knows where to run the ball and all that kind of thing. He can obviously catch out of the backfield as well too, and can block. So we got a solid back up there. Finally, we went Jalen Jelks. Jalen Jelks, from what I saw him against Michigan State. They move him around a lot. They was moving him outside left, outside right, and standing him up, and putting him in the middle, and all that. He has tons of motor, so that's one thing you're not gonna have to worry about with him. He doesn't look pretty in the way he plays as well either. But again, the effort is there and all that. The highlights that I've seen of him though is that he tends to, not tends, but he has a great knack of getting his hands up to bat down the balls. I think like there was about 4 or 5 clips of him of knocking down the ball. So he gets his hands in the air and knocks down a lot passes down. So that's a great thing to have. I'm glad I made it to this video. All right. I know we got some undrafted free agents, but I'll maybe talk about that some other time. There's whatever. But anyway, mahalo for watching. Pani on the boys, and like always, go Cowboys.